Great to see you here. This is Esther at Stampin' Star Creations with Stamp Around UK, and this month's theme is Saleabration. So I'm going to be using the Day at the Farm papers for my project today. So these come free with a £45 purchase with Stampin' Up, which you can do at my shop at stampinstarcreations.co.uk. There's some lovely patterns and designs in this paper, and so I've trimmed these down. So I've got pieces of 3.5 centimetres by 5 centimetres, and I hope that this was the right dimensions to stick on the card. They are slightly out. It fitted across nicely, but it was a bit of a squash the other way. So as you can see, by cutting down the different layers of sheets, you've got all this lovely patterned paper to use, and you've got a variety of colours and shapes and designs, and it's really nice to showcase it all on one piece of card. So I'm just fitting these around, getting a rough design, seeing what I want where and what looks good, and just so that the patterns are all mixed up and not all clumped together. So bringing in my soft suede, and I'm using the blending brush to just go around the edges of all the rectangles that I've cut out. So as you can see, it's going to become a patchwork card. I think this paper lends itself for this kind of technique because of all the lovely patterns and kind of farmyard look. So I've put down some Tombow glue and all my pieces got slightly muddled up. So I'm just trying to remember which way they went and which, what went where again. Anyway, it kind of doesn't matter. I think as long as you kind of get some of the patterns, spaced out and the colours mixed up, then it's, it's fine. So I think it ended up being slightly different from how I started. So my first layer is slightly off the card because I knew it would be too long, but I think I overjudged it and then I've left myself too much of a gap on the bottom. But anyway, so I'm just going to bring in my bone folder to just make sure that the glue is all adhered to the paper and the card, and I'm just coming in to trim off the excess of the paper around the card, and then bringing in the blending brush just to do the edges again where I've trimmed away that excess paper. I think the ink just helps it gives the border a good look around the edge. So to help with my patchwork look, I've come in with the stitchery stamp and I've gone for the zigzags. I was hoping to kind of get it bang in the centre so it looked as if the pieces were joined together like a patchwork, but the way the stamp landed, it wasn't doing that. But to be honest, because this is the overall effect, it really doesn't matter. I didn't mind. I thought, well, we'll just go with it because I can't do anything about it now. So do all the creases. I originally saw this design by Woo's Creations, our lovely Wendy at Woo's Creations, who had done this idea of this patchwork with some torn paper. I think her dear daughter had got to her stash, and yeah, I love doing this technique. It's great fun. So bringing in I can't remember what these dies are called, they're right in front of me, Stylish Shapes dies, and I'm using soft suede and basic white to cut out some layered circles to add to my design. And then to help the little circle blend in with the card, coming in with the blending brush again. And I got out this lovely denim ribbon. I thought, oh, it's very kind of farmyard, country-y, bit of denim thrown in there too. Then I grabbed out this paper, and I really love the animals on this, so I cut down a strip, and it takes you so far because you're only using a tiny bit. And yes, I am fussy cutting out these animals. I thought this cow would be really cool just coming off the edge of the card, so he can come out in the end, come onto the circle. You'll see the evolution of this card and how it develops as I go on. Then I thought, actually, it looks a bit better at the bottom of the card. Then I cut out the sheep and thought, yep, we can join the farmyard. And then I thought, oh, maybe I could have the animals on the different squares, and this pig's bottom was part of the paper. And then I got the goose came in to join in, and then who else have we got here? The pig. So cut out the pig. Yeah, I did fussy cut all these out, and then the little chick is so cute, very cute. And then, yeah, definitely want to use the gingham ribbon, not gingham, this is denim ribbon. And I made a bow with the denim ribbon. And we're just fixing this up and pulling it about, make a nice bow, and snip that off right there, because I didn't want to wrap it round, so I've snipped off the edges. And then I got the little piglet joined in too. And then I was searching for a sentiment, and I decided on the stamp set Beautifully Happy, which is another Sale-A-Bration set with a £90 purchase, and then coming in with Garden Green to add on that lovely dottage, just to give it a bit of detail before I go ahead and adhere my circles together. So this is now going to go at the top, and I'm just trying to tuck in the animals around the edge. So on goes all the animals that I've fussy cut, and then the piglet ended up down the bottom with Mummy Pig. So there they all are going on. I'm just using my Tombow and then using the glue dots to adhere my ribbon, and I used a few of those to stick them down. I had these gems left over. These are actually cinnamon cider colour, and I was determined to use them up, and I thought rather than hanging them around, they can go on my card. So there you go, there's my card for today. So much fun. I hope you enjoyed watching along in the process of making this card, and please do check out the other people in the hop for the Stamp Around UK. Please subscribe if you're not already to my channel, give us a like, and comments below are always welcome. Take care, enjoy the rest of your day. Bye for now.